Developing story, the AllCare Community Foundation says it's pulling out of the proposed urban campground on N Street in Grants Pass. The Grants Pass City Council learned about the decision late last night. AllCare would have provided money to buy that property, but the plan was not well received by some living near the proposed location. A purchase price was never set, but some estimates said it would have taken more than $1 million to get the proposed plot of land. It is possible another buyer could come along, but for now, there will be no urban campground, at least not on the N Street location run by AllCare. We're following up now with Rogue Retreat on the impact of AllCare's decision and what it could have on this campground. Joining us now, Chad McComas, Executive Director with Rogue Retreat. Thanks for being here.
It's an honor to be here.
So tell us a little bit about where Rogue Retreat stands now in the process of trying to get that urban campground built.
So we depend heavily on our partner up there, the AllCare Foundation, and they were working with the city to get the land, as you know, and they're backing out at least temporarily on that. And we're not sure what our role will be at this point. We are committed to operating the campground once it gets up and running. We are working also with UCAN, who's provided funding to operate the campground once it gets identified where it should be. So we're still in the running to be part of it. We just don't know what the next step will be.
So I know you've been very successful, at least by your definition, running the urban campground in Medford. Tell us a little bit about how similar you would want the plan to be run in Grants Pass if it were to move forward.
It would be very similar. The exciting part about the campground in Medford is it's been way more successful than I think anybody anticipated, even us. It's gone much simpler and smoother than we anticipated. And the same fears that are being voiced by the population up in Grants Pass were voiced here in the Medford area before we opened up the campground. And by and large, those fears have not come true. And so we would encourage the people in Grants Pass. I understand it. You've got fears, you've got perceptions of what you think it's going to be. The best thing I could say to people is come down to Medford and visit our campground. We'll take you on tours. We'll show you what we're doing, and we'll show you how it will help the community. And just talking to the Livability team here, to the city management here, they'll tell you that the campground has been way beyond their expectations.
How does Rogue Retreat define success in Medford? We spoke with police yesterday. They say crime is down, at least as they respond to it on the Greenway. How else do you define success for those campgrounds?
You know, when we get somebody off the streets and they have a stable place to be, now they can start working on the issues that have made them homeless in the first place. And so if we can wrap our case management around it and we can help these people get ID back, we can help them get a path forward, get into more permanent housing, that's a success. Even if they're at the campground for a longer period of time, they're not in the community causing any challenges or problems. That's success. And look at the Greenway. The amount of campsites that were there over a year ago versus now, I think it's in half. And it's getting cleaner. It's getting picked up. It's going to get back for our community to use. That's all success.
Chad McComas, Executive Director with Rogue Retreat. We appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thank you so much.